Kreepers! Back on the trail to do some creeping for the day. And I'm noticing Mount St. Helens there in the distance there with its top off. We are heading into Rockwood District. Up here on the left is where they park all the MAX trains. At the end of the night, they run them to the last stop and then kind of revert them over to this parking area here. The old MAX. One of these days it might even just go through here. Howdy! He rang the bell for us and waved. That was nice. Alright, just approaching Burnside and Stark. We got a crossover here where the Rockwood Market Hall is now, where the old Fred Meyer's and the satellite restaurants. Alright, just made our way here to Burnside and Stark, to the Rockwood neighborhood of Portland, and we're going to be cruising right over here to show you guys the location to the Satellite Restaurant, one of Portland and East County Gresham's favorite restaurants slash little dance, you know, just a good time. A lot of good food out of this place over the years as well. And then I've got a special surprise for us that I found all the way in North Portland. We're gonna creep up there right after here, but I wanna go over here and show you guys where the Satellite Restaurant once sat. I found some old-timey shots to kind of do some then and nows as well. Let's go check it out. All right, just crossing the street here. And right here where the market hall now sits, right here on this corner, basically where these cones are and this fence, sat the Satellite Restaurant right here for many years. And this was definitely a very fond place of, you know, East County Gresham and Portland. And it would have sat right here, which Fred Meyer's was back here, where the Rockwood Market Hall now sits. But right here on this very corner was once home to the Satellite Restaurant. And the Satellite Restaurant was kind of futuristic. It was ahead of its time. The space missions were in full operation. The United States kind of competing with Russia and stuff at the time with Sputnik and everything like that, but the Satellite Restaurant was kind of ahead of its time, going off of a kind of a futuristic look, almost like a Jetsons look, an ode to Hanna-Barbera and the Jetsons, kind of futuristic looking. And if you were to look here back in the day when the restaurant sat here, you would have looked up top here and you would have seen the old satellite sign, the neon, and then right above that would have sat the big round satellite ball, which was kind of a futuristic sign, like I said, kind of playing off of the satellite missions and whatnot into space at the time. But yeah, this is the home, well, was the home to that restaurant, and a lot of fond memories here that I read online about people's memories of coming here and dancing and having a great time, and the food. Apparently the meatloaf was very, very popular, and a lot of folks come here and just say, give me what you think is good, and never to be disappointed. Like I said, this is all now, you know, play structures for the kids here, and a splash pad for the kids here. But yeah, this was it right here on the corner. The pictures that I found online, this street has all been, you know, reconstructed and kind of redone. But basically right here at the intersection, you would have panned over this way and the satellite would have sat, you know, right there adjacent to the Fred Meyer's right behind it, and you would have seen the folks kind of standing right here on the corner looking over at the restaurant where it once stood. So yeah, definitely a lot of changes here over the years. I don't know what's going on here. These guys are honking at each other and revving their engines. But yeah, this is very cool to see. And like I said, I did find that screenshot where you can really see the good signs and everything. Had a good run all the way until about 2000, and then they started remodeling this area not too long ago, but the building was leveled in about 2001. And like I said, a lot of Portlanders and Gresham folks loved coming here. Yep, so since October of '58 till about 2000, it would have sat right here on the corner. Well, a little up from the corner. This has been kind of reworked over the years. But yeah, from October of '58 all the way till about into '99, roughly the beginning of 2000. And the big round neon ball up top is actually a play on a certain design called Googie, I believe it's pronounced, G-O-O-G-I-E, which is kind of a, like I said, it was just a play on futuristic, kind of like almost Jetsons-esque style, futuristic looking sign, playing off the whole, you know, satellites to space, United States competing with Russia and Sputnik and things like that. But yeah, I believe it was called Googie. And apparently the sign, the big ball that would have been right up top here, and at one point it was actually on a post, and then they moved it to on top of the building. But the sign is still around. It's actually in Troutdale in a storage facility at the moment. And rumor had it that once this Rockwood Market was in full effect, they were going to kind of bring it back as a tribute to the old restaurant. But I actually found the new one up in North Portland. Oh man, I tell you, it feels good to be out and about and seeing other folks out and about too. Very nice. Yeah, I rarely get over this way too, so new scenery is always good. Now that's my kind of ride. Forget all these new cars. That's the one right there, the GTO. That is very nice. I like that color too. Man, that is slick. All right. So this brings us to our second location right here on Webster and Interstate. This is the home to the new satellite. As you can see, they've got the old school satellite painting here. Original colors. Yeah, the original one I believe was this blue and red as well. And they've got this great little outdoor seating area. Catch some baseball games here. And what I wanted to show you guys too, that I thought was really cool, and also, you know, not only did I want to come down here and kind of document the new location, but check this out. They actually have the satellite sign, the old neon from the original one where we just were, right back there. And I take it probably lights up, you know, when they're open. So that is awesome. Not to mention, you know, just the building itself, kind of the old school throwback with the red and blue colors. Let's walk around here for a minute. So yeah, this is right on Interstate here, right on the Max line. And very nice seating area. Looks like they've even got like a little maybe outdoor like putt-putt, or just like, you know, a little greenery area. And fun fact, this sign here, well, their signage here is actually the original ball that used to sit on top of where we just were there in Rockwood. That ball is actually in storage in Troutdale, and I was talking with some folks about them possibly bringing that back to the newer establishment over there in Rockwood. And I also wanted to kind of poke the camera in just for a minute, because I was told that they do have a pretty cool mural in here. Oh yeah, right up against the wall there. Kind of harder to see, but they've got a ton of Portlanders, including Rowdy Piper, Homer Simpson. I think it's like Tanya Harding, Clyde Drexler. Kind of hard to see with the glare. But yeah, they've got a bunch of prominent Portlanders in there too on that back wall. Here's their menu too. Looks like they've got a lot of good food: burgers, chili, tomato soup, the Sputnik salad, some satellite specialties. Very cool. Yeah, it's good to see them kind of utilizing the old location, or the location. I'm not sure if they're open. Nope, not open quite yet. I just wish I could get you guys a better shot of that mural. Well, you can kind of see it there off to the left. It's got a lot of prominent Portlanders: Rowdy Piper, Clyde Drexler. See if I can get in on the Gus Van Zant, Homer, Tanya Harding. Pretty cool. And they're, yeah, like I said, they're not open till like 11. But I wanted to show you guys that mural too. See if I poke the camera this way. Yep, pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty neat that they were able to utilize the old sign there, the original satellite sign. That would have been the one right there in Rockwood. That was so neat. That's gonna do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. You can ring that bell down below. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. And if you did enjoy this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have any fond memories of the old satellite restaurant, let me know in the comments section. I'd love to hear it. Till next time, Creeper out for now. Peace.